when you change your subconscious, I've talked about this before, but the the things that I speak is like concrete in my life now. You know what I'm saying? So when I do get to a point where I could really talk about it without being explanative or, just like trying to say what I want to say rather than it just flowing and being, authentic about it. And it's not like I'm not being authentic when I try and speak, when I first bring it to y'all. But it's like when I get it, it flows in my natural conversation. And I like that better. But yeah, man, once you change your subconscious, you change your whole life. Because that seat back there, I feel like the super conscious, and I feel like all of them are powerful, but super conscious is like you just doing without thought. Like you don't, like, it's all of it is back to a regulated version of you where you didn't think so much about making a decision like a kid. It's so crucial. Like when you get broken in your process of, becoming, you heal in a way where it takes you back to where you were always supposed to be, which is that childlike nature. And that childlike nature is the closest thing that you're gonna get to God, man. And it's so crazy, like over the years, like even since I've grown up, the whole trajectory has been, numb the people. Like just numb them down to a point where they don't feel nothing, they don't remember shit, they don't want to, they don't want to talk, they want to isolate themselves. It's like, don't start to look at things for the wrong reasons. I'll say that. Because there comes a point in time where you have your thought and the world keeps moving, bro. The world keeps coming up with ways to lure you in, pull you in. And the crazy part is you don't have to think about ways. You could just let it flow and let it be. Like that's the whole thing. It's called a divine dichotomy. That's Neil Donald Walsh in the Conversations of God. The divine dichotomy is that it's gonna happen on its own, but you need to do something to make it happen. Whether that's having a thought, sitting down being like, I want to change this for myself. Whether that's like I said, the quickness of thought, word, and action varies. Action is the most powerful, bro. That's the 5D. The thought and the words, that's 3D and 4D. Your words, you can just speak out here, cause niggas, people could hear you. You feel what I'm saying? They get, if you can articulate your vision in a way where people understand you, you change the world. And they understand you from their level of understanding, not trying to understand it from your level of understanding. They coming at it like, a 5-year-old could really notice. You feel what I'm saying? Your action is pure when you come from the highest version, when you come from the highest thought. You particularize, yourself on what you want in life, and you follow that. You do that with no hassle, bro. I'm telling you, that's walking in the 5D. Your word, your thought, your action aligning, and it being carried out in the world. I got so much life left. I'm about to be on a whole nother stratosphere right here and burning money incense off one of my favorite spots. I love life, man. Like just the intricacies and how it could be and how things line up and connect and come together. I don't know what I was made for, bro. But I know that I want to know about a lot of different things, when it comes to life. And, these things they're attuned to my mind, but there are like versions of this thought that I'm speaking. There are different levels of what I'm speaking. I always want to be in my fullest, highest version, so I'm gonna speak from that place. Excuse me. I'm really enjoying the simplest things, bro. Life is about to go back to a simple start. It's about to go back to a place where people enjoy the park. And I don't know what it is, bro. I feel like when I be laying in the park, really in like the moment, like really not thinking about nothing, it's so crazy how it's energy just springs into me, bro. Like the I don't know what it is. Like I could be laying in the grass for like 30 minutes, bro. 45 minutes. And then right when I get up, it's like electrified. Like a personal energy drink from the universe. It be feeling real. It be feeling real, bro. I gotta be like, damn. Thank you. Got me right. Needed that. For real, bro. I'm in a point in my life where I'm in that portion where I have to trust my intuition and trust what's happening in the physical. That's a crucial place to be in. It's like you in the world, you still in the world. That's the grounded version, the creative version, the energized, full of life version. The heart, the throat. Pause. And then you got these upper ones, and you got to find balance between both of them. You got to trust that God is never failed. Never, ever, ever, bro. You got to trust really that God has your best interest. I'm telling you. You got to know that what you spoke, God heard you. My thing is, I'm too fucking focused on it. I got to, back off of it and let it be. And these things don't happen in a day, bro. But this is what I'm going through currently. Like, this is what I'm going and growing through currently. It's just the complete and total trust in God that everything is going to happen how it's supposed to happen, no matter what your current circumstances look like. No matter what you think is happening around you. I got you. I said I did. So what you questioning me for, nigga? That's how me and God talk. I need to get the fuck out of California, bro. It's like I listen to a lot of like really spiritual people where they do different rituals and stuff like that. Like I see them and I, see them on the timeline and things. And then I just think like, why do you have to do that? Like God is to me, God is the all. God don't, unless you scripting, writing, that is manifestation. There's power in the tongue. Life and death in the power. It's in the tongue. You feel what I'm saying? So when I be writing and things, I feel like the extra stuff is not needed, because regardless, the things are gonna come when they supposed to come. And if you want to speed up the process, it's like you might not be ready fully for what it entails. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? But it's like when you just allow it to play out, you don't take no shortcuts. I feel like that's shortcuts. Like, and I don't. I ain't gonna even say that, because I don't feel like it's a shortcut. It's just like a shortcut to like bringing something in that's, if it's meant for you, it's gonna be that. That's what I'm trying to say. If it's meant for you, it's gonna be that. If it's not meant for you, it's not gonna be that. And the patience for it to come in comes from the doing. Like, this is natural manifestation to me. This is nature. Natural. You speak and you continue like you a kid. Like, when you a kid, bro, when I was a kid, it was so many different things that I was doing. So many different things I had my hands in. And as an adult, I put these little blinders on myself, like, stick with something. Because my nature, look. My nature is to be adaptable to the things that I choose. That's my nature. Why am I going against my nature? This is the stuff that I talk about with myself, me and God. We talk about growth in that way. You get what I'm saying? Why go against the natural things that you are supposed to be embodying on this earth? You feel what I'm saying? Don't go with no shit that goes against you. You don't be all righteous, you don't be all bad. It's a balance between shit. Now, I'm not saying it's a balance between immoral. You feel what I'm saying? Get your mind right. It's like the personal things that you do in your life that has nothing to do with robbing, stealing, killing, and being ill and trying to shortcut niggas. You feel what I'm saying? The personal things that you do in your life, those are to you, man. Those the bad things. You feel what I'm saying? Don't die and don't overload. You get me? Everybody's funny nowadays, bro. There's too many people that don't like to speak about what they do, but got a whole bunch of opinions on others. But we're not gonna talk about that, bro. Like, in between time, you gotta just do like everything that you want to do. When I put my mind to something, I do it, bro. I don't let no thoughts slip my mind no more. I don't. If it's important to me or if it's coming to my mind, it's a reason. So I'm like, I write it down, get that shit down, cause it ain't no time. And that's the dichotomy as well. The divine dichotomy is there's no time, but there is infinite amount of time. That's why it's so beautiful the way God did it, because it's like, with it being an infinite time where there's a time frame, everything happens how it's supposed to happen if you believe it. Only if you believe it. If you don't believe it, if you half-ass, you are with the people that's walking in a way where they're following each other and they don't know where they're going. I don't want to be one of them niggas, so. But for real, man, take care of your thoughts, your words, your actions. Whatever you think, speak, and do is going to be made manifest. Don't matter how long. So if you don't want a thought, you better retract and speak 10 times over of the thoughts you didn't want. This is crucial because it makes you more patient. It makes you respond different. You get me? It makes you respond to things different. When it comes to your actions, like when you have that initial thought in your head, bro, I'm telling you, it becomes a garden. It becomes a garden. That's what my mind is on a daily basis. It's like a lush garden all the time. I love it. You get your actions to a point where it's just seamless. You're doing naturally every day. Just don't think about it. Don't think about it. Even though society makes you think because they judge everything 25/8, don't be walking with them niggas. Have your own mind. In outwitting the devil, Napoleon Hill, this is my interpretation. Napoleon Hill writes what he feels like the devil is. His interpretation of the devil. And it's so crucial because that is what I be talking about when I say entities like vessels. People can be taken over by the energy of evil. You feel me? Money is looked at an evil thing, but it's the love of it. You feel me? When you start looking at money like don't nothing else matter but this, then you lost the plot. The plot's gone. I don't know what I was initially talking about. Oh yeah. It says nothing is more powerful except a man that has his own mind. That can use his own mind, that owns his own mind. Use yours, man, I'm telling you. You don't want to do it. I love you.